Hello students, welcome to Ncert Academy. Today we are going to learn class 10th Maths Chapter 1 Real Numbers Part 3 Solution of Ncert Textbook Exercise 1.1. Hello students, welcome to Ncert Academy once again. Now we are going to start Chapter 1 Exercise 1.1, that is the first exercise of this chapter. Exercise 1.1 of Ncert textbook. Now friends, here what we are going to do is question 1. We have already understood the illustrations in the previous part, so we have to apply that concept over here. First question is use Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of first question is we have to find the HCF of what? 135 and 225. 135 and 225. Is it clear? So how we will use this by Euclid's division algorithm? Remember friends, what was the formula? A equals to BQ plus R. Okay, and you have to do till where R is less than or equal to, R is greater than equal to 0 and less than B. Is it clear? So out of these two numbers, what we will take A? We will take A as 225. So 225 equals to, what will take B? As 135. So 135 into quotient. Quotient will be what? Here I am doing 225 divided by 135. 135 ones are 135. Because 135 2s are, if we do, then it will be 270, which will be greater than 225. So 12 minus 3, 9, 90 will be the remainder. So 135 into 1 plus 90 will be the remainder. In the next step, this 135 will become your A, and that remainder 90 will become B. So 90 into 190 plus 45, that is 135. I am doing here 135 divided by 90, 91s are 95, 13 minus 9 is 4, got 0, 45 is the remainder. In the third step, this 90, that is the B in the second step, will become your A, that is 90, and the remainder in the second step will become your B, that is 45. 45 into 2 plus 0, 45 2s are 90, that is exactly divisible, so remainder left will be 0. So here 45 will be your HCF. So HCF of 135, 225 is 45. So hope this is clear friends. Now we'll do the second sum. In second sum, you are asked to find HCF of 196 and 38220. Friends, here which is greater one? 38220 is greater. So this what was the concept? A equals to BQ plus R, where R is greater than equal to 0 and less than B. This concept will be applying over here. So what will be A? The greater number. Greater number is 38220. And what will be B? B will be the smaller number, that is 196 into something plus the remainder. Now friends, if we divide this number by 196, 38220 divided by 196. Okay, so if we divide it, we'll get what? 196 ones are 196, it will be, so 12 minus 6 will remain, will be the remainder. 17 minus 9 is 8, cut 2 minus 1, 186 will be the remainder, will carry 2, so 1862. Now let us see 196 into 8 is what? 8 6 are 48, 8 9s are 72 plus 4 76. 8 ones are 8 plus 7 15. 1568 is lesser. So let us try 196 into 9. 9 6 are 54. 9 9s are 81 plus 5 86. 9 1s are 9 plus 8 is 17. 1764 is nearer. So it will be 196 into 9. Okay. So 196 into 9 is what? 1764. So we'll subtract 1764 from this. So what will be the remainder? 12 minus 4 will be 8. 15 minus 6 will be 9. Cut 7 minus 7 will be 0 0. Now we brought down 0 over here. So now 196 into last is 0. 6 5s are 30. Let us try 5. 6 5s are 30. 5 9s are 45 plus 3 48. 5 1s are 5 plus 4 is 9. It is exactly divisible. So 196 into 5 we get what answer? 980. So the remainder is what? 0 0. So 196 into 195 is 38220. So into 195 is 38220 plus remainder left over here is what? 0. So this is completed in only single step. So in this, whatever is my B is my HCF. So here HCF of 196, 38220 is 196. Is it clear, friends? So this is the answer of second sum. Let us proceed with the third sum of question 1. So in the third sum, you have to find the HCF of 867 and 255. Okay, so which one is greater? First of all, write the concept where R is greater than equal to 0 and less than B. So as per Euclid's division algorithm, this was the concept. And what is the greater number out of these two? 867, that will take as A. This will keep it as B. 255 into what it will be. So let us do this. 867 divided by 255. 255 ones are 255. 2s are 255. 2s are 10, 11, 510, which is lesser. 255. 3s are 3 5s are 15, 5 3s are 15 plus 1 16, 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7. It is closer to this, so it will be 255 into 3 is what? 765. So remainder left is 7 minus 5 2, 6 minus 6 0 and 8 minus 7 is 1. Is it clear, friends? So now further what we will do is 255 into 3, that is my quotient, plus remainder left is what? 102. Now in next step this 255 will be my A and this 102 will be my B. Now 102 into what is 255 divided by 102. 102 into 2, if we do this, 102 into 2 will be what? 204, which will be nearer to this. So 204. If you multiply by 3, it will be 306. Okay. So 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 0 is 5. So 51 is remainder. So 102 into 2 plus what is the remainder? 51 is the remainder. Now here this 102 will become A and this remainder 51 will become B. So 51 into 2. 51 102 divided by 51. 51 2s are 102. So remainder left will be what? 0. So remainder is 0. So here in the last step, what is my B? B is 51. Or second last step, what is my R? That is 51. So this is my HCF. So HCF of 867, 255 is 51. So this is your answer. Is it clear, friends? Now let us move to the third sum. In the third sum, so friends, let us start with second sum. Second sum says show that any positive integer is in the form of any positive odd integer is in the form of 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. This type of sum we have already done in the illustrations. So where q is some integer. So how we will prove this? First we will assume that let a be any positive integer. Okay, let us assume that a be any positive integer and b will be equal to what? As per this, bq plus r. What is b? And b will be equal to what? 6 over here. Is it clear? So then as per Euclid's division lemma, that is theorem 1.1. What was Euclid's division lemma? Yes, a equals to bq plus r, where r should be greater than equal to 0 and less than b. Okay, so where r should be greater than equal to 0 and less than b. So according to that, r should be what? Less than equal to 6. So instead of b, I can write over here as 6. Is it clear? So possible values of r. Therefore, possible values of r, that is remainder, is 0 से इक्वल होना चाहिए r और लेस देन 6 होना चाहिए. तो 0 से इक्वल 0 और 6 से लेस कौन से आएंगे? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the possible values of r, which is equal to 0 and less than 6. Okay, so in this case, what will be the possible value of a? Therefore, a will be bq plus r. So first will be 6q plus 0. Okay, or we can write 6q also. Or a will be 6q plus 1. Or a will be 6q plus 2. Or a will be 6q plus 3. Okay, or a will be 6q plus 4. Or a will be 6q plus 5. So these can be the possible values of a in these cases. Okay, or a will be 6q plus 4. So these are the possible values of a, right friends? But out of these possible values, these values 6q is divisible by 2, 6q plus 2 is also divisible by 2, and 6q plus 4 is also divisible by 2. So therefore, out of these 6q, 6q plus 2, and 6q plus 4 are even positive integers. They are even positive integers. Why? Because they are divisible by 2. So because they all are divisible by 2. Is it clear friends? Now remaining values are 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5. Is it clear? So therefore, positive odd integer, any positive odd integers will be in the form of, in which form? 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5. Okay, so remaining will be the odd integers. First three, this 6q, 6q plus 2 and 6q plus 4 were even integers. Why? Because they were all divisible by 2, and therefore the remaining positive odd integers remaining will be the positive odd integers, and they will be in the form of 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5. So hope this is clear friends. Okay, now let us start with the next. So friends, let us start with the third question. Third question says that an army contingent of 616 members is to march behind an army band of 32 members in a parade. Okay, so say suppose here there is an army contingent of 616 members. Okay, and they have to march behind a army band of 32 members. So here it will be army band. Okay, army band of how many members? 32 members. Okay, so in this case, two groups are to march in the same number of columns. What is the maximum number of columns in which they can march? So in these two groups, they have to march in the same number of columns. And you have to find that how many maximum number of columns will they march in. So for example, this first group has maximum number of 10 columns. Then in the second group also there should be 10 columns only. Why? Because the number of columns should be the same. Columns are like this way. Okay friends. So in this case, here what we will do, the solution of this will be, whenever we are asked to find maximum number of something, you understand it, you have to find the HCF. Okay, so here you will be finding HCF of 616, 32 by Euclid's algorithm. So how we will find which is the greater number? Over here 616 is greater, so 616 equals to 32 into something. I'm rubbing this. 32 into 616 divided by 32. If we do 32 2s are 64, so 32 1s are 32. 11 minus 2 will be 9 and 5 minus 3 will be 2 and 6 carried down. So 32 into 5 will be 160, 6, 7, 8. 8s are 16, 3 8s are 24 plus 1 25, 256. Again 32 into 9, let us take 18, 3 9s are 27, 28. So it is nearer. So 32 into 9 will be what? 288. So subtract 288 from this. 16 minus 8 is 8. 8 minus 8 will be 0, 0. So 32 into 19 is plus remainder is 8. Okay. So in this next step, this 32 will become my A and this remainder will become my B, 8. So 8 into 4 is 32. It is exactly divisible by 8. 32 is 8 4s are 32 plus remainder will be what? The remainder will be 0. So friends, this sum is being solved in the two steps only. So in this, my B is 8. So therefore, HCF of 616, 32 is 8. Okay. So what will be the answer? The maximum number of columns in which they can march is maximum number of columns in which both the groups can march. Both the groups can march are 8 columns. Understood friends? 8 columns of the first group and 8 columns of the second group. So this is your answer. Is it clear friends? Now we move to the next question. Question number 4. Now friends, let us start with question number 4. Question 4 says, use Euclid's division lemma to show that the square of any positive integer is either in the form of 3m, 3m plus 1 for some integer m. Is it clear? तो हमें यहाँ पे यूक्लिड डिवीजन लेमा यूज करना है और ये प्रूव करना है कि कोई भी पॉजिटिव इंटीजर है उसका स्क्वायर, दैट इज द स्क्वायर ऑफ एनी पॉजिटिव इंटीजर इज आइदर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ 3m और 3m plus 1. ये हमें प्रूव करना है. इज इट क्लियर? फॉर सम इंटीजर m. बट यार टेक्स्ट बुक में आप देखेंगे फ्रेंड्स के आपको एक हिंट भी दी है कि उन्होंने एज्यूम कर लिया कि a be any positive integer in the form of 3q, 3q plus 1 and 3q plus 2. This is the hint given in your textbook. So let us start with this. that let a be any positive integer, let a be any positive integer and b is equal to 3, and b will be equal to 3 because the hint given here is bq plus r, that is 0, bq plus r, bq plus 1 and bq plus 2, that is in all these three cases. What is my b? B is 3. So here what is my b? B will be 3. And then by Euclid's division lemma, possible values of r will be, then by Euclid's division lemma, possible values of possible values of a, r will be what? 0, 1 and 2. So values of a only I am directly writing, a equals to 3q or a equals to 3q plus 1 or a equals to 3q plus 2. Is it clear? तो हमने पहले क्या लिया कि मान लेते कि a कोई पॉजिटिव इंटीजर है और b की वैल्यू 3 है. इज इट क्लियर? तो इन दिस केस तीन वैल्यू हो सकती है a की. a इज 3q plus 0 that is 3q, और a is 3q plus 1 और a is 3q plus 2. नाउ अभी हमें प्रूव करना है कि ये पॉजिटिव इंटीजर a की जो तीन वैल्यूज है उसका हम स्क्वायर करें तो दैट शुड बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ दिस 3m और 3m plus 1. Is it clear? So first of all I am taking a equals to 3q. Okay, so squaring both the sides I will get what? Squaring both the sides I will get what? If I square this, a will be a square, that is equal to 3q the whole square. तो a क्या हो जाएगा? a square is equal to 9q square. Is it clear? 3 का स्क्वायर क्या होगा? 9 and q का स्क्वायर क्या हो जाएगा? q square. Is it clear? So therefore we can write as a square is equal to, मेरे को कौन से फॉर्म में लानी है? 3m. तो this number divisible by 3? Yes. So I take out 3 common from this number. What will be left inside? 3q square. Okay. So therefore it is a square is equal to 3m, where my m is equal to 3q square. ये इसकी जगह पे हमने m ले लिया. Is it clear? So first one, the square of this number is in the form of what? 3m. Is it clear, friends? Let us take the another number. What is the another number? A is equal to 3q plus 1. Now squaring both the sides, what I will get? A square, इसका स्क्वायर करेंगे और 3q plus 1 the whole square. Is it clear? तो ये आइडेंटिटी हो जाएगी a plus b the whole square की आइडेंटिटी बन जाएगी. It will be a plus b the whole square. So it will be a square that is equal to, what is the identity of a plus b the whole square? A square plus 2ab plus b square. So I can write 3q the whole square plus 2ab, that is 3q into 1 plus b the whole square, that is 1 the whole square. तो ये आइडेंटिटी हो जाएगी क्या? 3q the whole square is what? 9q square plus 2 into 3q into 1 is what? 6q plus 1. Now in this case what I can find is I cannot get the value of 3m. Why? Because there is no 3 common in all these 3 digits. Okay, but I can try for 3m plus 1. Why? Because लास्ट में 1 आ रहा है तो इन दोनों में 3 कॉमन निकाल लेते हैं अपन. तो a square is equal to what it will be? I am taking out 3 common in these two terms, so it will be 3q square, 3 into 3 is 9 plus 3 into 2q, that is 6q plus 1. So it is like a square equals to 3m plus 1. So in this also I got by squaring in the term of what? 3m plus 1, where m is equal to 3m plus 1. Sorry, m equals to 3q square plus 2q. Is it clear, friends? Now moving to the third one, third positive integer, that is 3q plus 2. Similarly we can do this also. So squaring both the sides we get a का स्क्वायर क्या हो जाएगा a स्क्वायर एंड 3q plus 2 the whole square will be a plus b the whole square की आइडेंटिटी. What is the identity again? A square plus 2ab plus b square. So here also what is my a? 3q. So 3q the whole square plus 2ab plus b square. So a is 3q and b is 2 over here. यहाँ पे b 1 था, so we kept 1 and 1 square. यहाँ पे b 2 है, तो 2 and 2 square. So a square plus 2ab plus b square. So solution will be 9q square plus 2 2s are 4 3s are 12q plus 2 का स्क्वायर क्या होगा 4. Now see friends, here the remainder last is 4. So I don't need any form in the form of 3m plus 4, but I need what? Either 3m or 3m plus 1. So I need, if I take out 3 common, that is not possible. So what I will do is I will split the last term. ये last term को मैं और split कर देता हूँ. तो I can write it as 9q square plus 12q plus 3 plus 1. Is it clear? 4 को मैंने split करके क्या कर दिया 3 plus 1. Now see, ये तीनों digits में 3 3 common निकल सकता है, right? And last में क्या बचेगा 1. So it is a square equals to, I take out 3 common from these 3 terms, it will be 3q square inside plus 4q, that is 3 4s are 12 plus 3 1s are 3 plus 1. So it is in the form of a square is equal to 3m plus 1, where m is equal to 3q square plus 4q plus 1. This was my m. So hence this way we have proved it that any positive integer, square of any positive integer, so we can write thus square of any positive integer is either in the form of 3m or 3m plus 1. Is it clear? ये फॉर्म में होगा. So thus we proved it that square of any positive integer will be either in the form of 3m or 3m plus 1. So hope it is understood friends. Is it clear friends? Just we use the identity over here of a plus b the whole square. Right friends? Now we move to the next question. So friends, let us start with question number 5 now. It is similar only, just there is a simple change. You have to use the Euclid's division lemma to show that cube of any positive integer is in the form of 9m, 9m plus 1 and 9m or 9m plus 8. Okay, in the previous sum what was it? We had to prove that square of any positive integer was in the form of 3m or 3m plus 1. Here we have to make a cube. So instead of making square, we have to make a cube. And we have to prove that whatever the answer comes is in the form of 9m, 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So we'll start with the same things. So first step is what? Let us assume that a be any positive integer. Okay? मैंने पहले क्या एज्यूम करना है कि a को कोई पॉजिटिव इंटीजर ले लेते हैं एंड b की वैल्यू यहाँ पे 3 ही ले लेंगे. इज इट क्लियर? सो पॉसिबल वैल्यूज ऑफ a, पहले केस में जो हमने हिंट में दिया था वही हिंट हम यहाँ पे ले रहे हैं कि पॉजिटिव इंटीजर a लेते हैं, b की वैल्यू 3 लेते हैं, तो पॉसिबल वैल्यूज ऑफ a विल बी possible values of a will be a equals to 3q or a equals to 3q plus 1 or a equals to 3q plus 2. Is it clear? रिमाइंडर क्या हो सकते हैं? पॉसिबल रिमाइंडर्स शुड बी ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 लेस देन b. तो रिमाइंडर जो है वो कौन से होने चाहिए? r शुड बी 0 1 एंड 2. तो 3 रिमाइंडर्स होने चाहिए. इन दिस केस यार फर्स्ट केस में रिमाइंडर 0 है तो मेरी a की पॉसिबल वैल्यूज क्या होगी? 3q. इन सेकंड केस रिमाइंडर इज 1, सो पॉसिबल वैल्यू ऑफ a विल बी 3q plus 1. in third case remainder is 2, so possible values of remainder possible values of a will be 3q plus 2. Is it clear, friends? Now what I have to prove, that if I cube this number, that is if I take out a cube of this a, then that will be in the form of 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So let us do first one, that is if a is equal to 3q. Okay, तो a equals to 3q है, तो क्या करना है, we take out the cube of both the side. Is it clear? उसमें हम स्क्वायरिंग both the sides करते थे, तो यहाँ पे दोनों का क्यूब कर रहे हैं, तो क्यूबिंग both the sides, cubing both sides, we get what? I divide this into 3 parts so that we can possibly do the sum on this board. Okay, so what will be the value after cube? A the whole cube is equal to 3q the whole cube. So a the whole cube will be a cube. 3 का cube क्या हो जाएगा? 3 into 3, 9 into 3 will be 27q cube. So this a cube value I have to bring it in 9m plus 1. Here there is no remainder left behind, so I can prove this in the form of 9m. So I will take out 9 common of this. So it will be 9 taken out common from this. What will be left inside? 9 into 3q cube will be 27. Is it clear? So I splitted this 27q cube I have written as 9 into 3q cube. Is it clear? So it is like 9 into m. Okay, so 9m. So where m is equal to what? 3q cube. So first part, first integer I have taken as 3q, and I have taken out cube of this integer, then I get the integer in the form of what? 9m. Now let us assume the second part. Second part is what? If a is equal to 3q plus 1, ये दूसरा integer लेते हैं. Is it clear? So in this case what it will be? If I cube both the sides, so cubing both the sides, what I will get? A the whole cube, that is equal to 3q plus 1 the whole cube. Is it clear, friends? इसके प्रीवियस सम में हमने आइडेंटिटी कौन सी यूज की थी? a plus b the whole square. Here what will use? a plus b the whole cube. That is what? a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. This identity we will be using over here. Is it clear? So what it will be? Or we can write it as a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Is it clear? This b cube I can keep it at last also. Okay, so it can be a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So let us do this. So a cube will be equal to, what is a cube? A cube is 3q the whole cube plus 3a square b. So I am putting these two brackets over here, square on the first bracket, plus 3ab square. So again 3 and 2 brackets and square on the second bracket, plus b cube. That is b is what? 1 cube. So 3a square b is what? 3 into 3q square into 1. This is my a and this is my b. Again here also 3ab square. So instead of a I'll write 3q and instead of b I'll write 1. Is it clear? So a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So it will be, solving this, it will be 27q cube plus 3 into 3 square, 3q the whole square is what? 9q square हो जाएगा into 1 plus 3 into 3q into 1 is 1 plus 1 the whole cube will be 1. So it will be a cube is equal to 27q cube plus 3 9s are 27q square plus 3 3s are 9q plus 1 will be the remainder. ये तीनों का मल्टीप्लिकेशन किया तो 27q स्क्वायर प्लस ये तीनों का मल्टीप्लिकेशन किया तो 9q प्लस 1 will be left last. Is it clear? So here which type of form I can write? 1 remainder आ रहा है लास्ट में, तो I can show it in this form 9m plus 1. So I take out 9 common from this first 3 terms. तो मेरा a cube क्या आएगा? a cube is equal to 9 common, 9 3s are 27, 3q square plus 3q cube plus second में 3q square plus 9 common, so q will be left inside plus 1. So it is equal to a cube equals to 9m plus 1. इस फॉर्म में आ गया ये. Is it clear? Where m is equal to this whole term. Is it clear? So where m is equal to 3q cube plus 3q square plus q is a m. Is it clear, friends? Let us move to the third part of the integer. Third integer is what? If a is equal to 3q plus 2. Okay, ये third वाला integer लिया, positive integer. So if I cube this both the sides, what I will get? Cubing both the sides, I will get a cube, a the whole cube, that is equal to 3q plus 2 the whole cube. The same identity I have to use which was used in the previous one. Okay, a plus b the whole cube की identity क्या है? a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Remember this identity very well, friends. Okay, so here I am taking a cube equals to a cube. Instead of this a plus b the whole cube, I am taking a as 3q and b as 2, or we can write x plus y the whole cube. Okay, similar way we can take it as x plus y the whole cube. It is what? X cube plus 3 into x square y into xy square, and we can write as plus b cube, that is y cube. Okay, so here, so don't get confused. So I took a identity of x plus y the whole cube. तो इसका तो a cube होगा, इसमें x मेरा क्या होगा? 3q, और y क्या होगा? 2. यहाँ पे भी वही आइडेंटिटी हमने ली, x की जगह 3q लिया था, y की जगह 1 लिया था. So this same way, so 3q the whole cube plus 3a square b, that is x the whole cube plus 3x square y. So instead of x I will write 3q, and instead of y I will put 2 over here. Here instead of x I put 3q, and instead of y I put 1 over here, plus 3xy square, that is 3 into 3q into 2 square, plus y cube, that is 2 cube. So solution will be what? a cube, that is equal to 3q का क्यूब क्या हो जाएगा? 27q cube plus 3 into 3q square will be, 3 का स्क्वायर क्या होगा? 9, and q का स्क्वायर 9q square, put inside the bracket, into 2 plus 3 into 3q into 2 का स्क्वायर, 2 का स्क्वायर 2 2 जा 4 plus 2 का क्यूब, that is 8. Is it clear, friends? So what will be the solution for the 27q cube plus 3 9s are 27, 27 2s are 54, 54q square, 54q square. Multiplication of these three is 54q square, plus multiplication of these three number, 3 3s are 9, 9 4s are 36 into q is 36q, plus what is remaining behind? 8. So my last one, that is 9m plus 8 इसमें हो सकता है. If I take out 9 common from these 3 digits, I can bring this in the form of 9m plus 8. Yes, friends. So what I'll take? A cube equals to, I'll take 9 common from these 3 terms. So what will be left inside? 9 3s are 27. So 3q cube plus 9 6s are 54. So 6q square plus 9 4s are 36. So 4q plus 8. So it is in the form of a cube equals to 9m plus 8. Is it clear? Where what is my m over here? M will be this whole part which is inside the bracket. Here also m was this whole part which was inside the bracket. So m over here will be 3q cube plus 6q square plus 4q. Is it clear, friends? So this way we proved that cube of any positive integer. Therefore, cube of any positive integer is of form 9m, 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. Hence, we proved this, that the cube of any positive integer is either in the form of 9m, 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. Is it clear, friends? So it was very easy, just we used the identity and proved this part. So hope this is clear, friends. Now with this we end this exercise. Thank you.
Thank you students for watching this video. To view our more videos, please click on like and subscribe button given below. Thank you.